bring in Torek Farhadi, who is a former advisor to the Afghan government. He joins us now from Geneva. Torek, always good to see you. Norway is saying that they would be clear about their expectations. The question is the Taliban ready to give something in return?
Ali John, the Taliban have not given anything in return in the last 5 months. In fact, their position is very frozen. They say we have come in, everybody should be happy that we have ended a war, and now you should feed the Afghan people because you have frozen the Afghan assets. But for that, they haven't been really able to convince neither the Afghans, neither the international community that they have changed from last time they were in power. Last time they were in power, they closed the girls' schools, and for the entire 5 years they were in power, the girls' schools stayed closed. They asked the female employees of the government, including the teachers, female teachers, to stay home. They stayed home for the entire 5 years. So there's no trust now on the part of the Afghan people on what the Taliban say they would do in the future. These talks happen because the Norwegian Council, the other Norwegian NGOs, European NGOs need some facilities from the US for transfers of banking. They probably need a comfort letter for the United States Treasury so that European banks deal with Afghan financial institutions without being afraid of falling under sanction. But I don't expect anything big coming out of this meeting.
Okay. Clearly, the international community is gravely concerned about the situation in the country. I mean, where millions of people are facing a full-blown humanitarian disaster. I mean, can they help without getting the Taliban involved? And will the Taliban allow that?
That's the challenge, is that the U.S. Conditions are that no money should go towards the Taliban. And the Taliban have said that if you're sanctioning us, it hurts the Afghan people, but we had money before, we still have sources of money, so you're not really hurting us. But they would love the sanctions to be lifted from them as well. But the hunger and malnutrition situation in Afghanistan is getting dire, mainly because there's not enough food to go around, and families don't have income, and each family has 7 children. So young children, there's not enough for families. And the aid distributed by the UN can arrive to certain places, but not everywhere. Mm-hmm. So the European NGOs are interested in having more aid distributed. It's difficult. It's the winter in Afghanistan. It's a mountainous country in many parts. And we will see if more aid can go, but anyways, more money needs to be collected to finance the aid as well. The United Nations Secretary General tweeted yesterday that until such time as the Taliban don't respect the rights of the women and girls, it's very difficult to entertain any proximity with them politically.
And the UN is looking for more than $4 billion just for this year for Afghanistan. All right, Torek Farhadi, always a pleasure talking to you. Thank you.